Well, I got this new video camera and figured I'd try it out at my shop today. Thought I'd take a video of some of my other toys here. It's a 49 Plymouth. I found this in a wrecking yard sitting underneath a tree. Pretty much the way you see it. The chrome was off of it, the bumpers were off of it, tires were rotted off of it, but the paint was the same, and it was just a total mess, but it was all there, and everything was, for all the parts were stuffed inside of it. And me and my wife bought it for, I think it was $1,000. Took it home, got it running as the original Flathead 6, 3-speed on a column, and you know, it runs pretty decent. I think I'm going to swap the Flathead out. It's just in the 3-speed. My wife doesn't like driving the 3 on the tree. I don't blame her. Everything's so tight and worn out on it. It keeps getting jammed between first and second. But it's a pretty decent car. It's really straight. It's only got a couple little dents in her. See if I can find it, but there's no rust in the body whatsoever. And I found it in Antelope, California. Yeah, a couple dents are like right here, like somebody whacked it with a hammer and did this spider web looking stuff to the paint, and kind of a dent there, but that can be popped out. So it wasn't bad for, I think, $1,000 and a little bit of work. Rebuilt all the brakes, but don't care for the Plymouth design brakes on these. So what we decided to do is just swap it out. It's a nice car, but I think we're going to turn it into a gasser. I got a straight axle for it. I got a shortened Ford 9-inch, and well, let me see if I can find it. I just moved into a new shop. Where is it at? There's my forklift. Let's see here. A buddy of mine used to race boats, and he recently retired and cleaned out his big shop, and so he sold me a motor, and that's not it. That's a 454. That's a 350. Where is that bad boy at? Darn it. Anyways, it's a 426 Mopar motor. Now my dad just picked up this. Oh, there's my rat rod. I just painted it flat black. Excuse me, satin black. My dad just picked this up. 1923 T. All original, well, mostly original. I'm guessing maybe been redone once in its lifetime. He picked it up for $2,300 or $2,500, and I think it's awesome. I mean, this is cool. I mean, I like my hot rods and stuff like that, but I can't wait to drive it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's kind of interesting how everything will work. You know, it's got 3 pedals. I don't know if you could really see them or not. And then of course you got your throttle and your spark on the steering column. It's got the original wood wheels, the turtle deck. It's really cool. Of course, here's my 26. Got the seat out of it right now. Got my new rims and tires coming. Been saving 2 months to buy the tires. I'm going with the Coker white walls, 3-inch wide white walls. Front and rear. Just gonna go with some Baby Moons reverse chromes, front and rear. 5-inch up front, 8-inch in the rear. Of course, my slant 6. I gotta paint my headlights and paint my grille. Got to start wiring up all the lights. At the end of November, I have to go to CHP and get a VIN number for it. So I got a little bit of work to do before I do that. It drives, it's still a lot of fun to drive. What I'm going to do here today is I got to take this board out. Yep, there, that one there. And right along there, there's a strip of metal I welded in when I first started building the car to get the body height right. And that kind of worked as my rear body mount. I have it bolted in. Anyways, that's about 1.5 inches, and I need to get my seat down a little bit lower. I feel like I'm riding too high in the car, and I need to build a different body mount. So I'm gonna, there's the frame rail right there. You can see it next to this metal. So I'm gonna take this metal out, take that bar out, use some bracketing and bolt it to the body, then bolt it to the frame, so that'll hold the back of the body up. I'm gonna take that out. So I take all this out so I can get this my seat down in there, and then bolt my seat in so I have, you know, a secure seat and seat belts. Got to repaint my dash. If you can see right here, I had it painted all metallic silver, but when I took my masking tape off after painting the body, it peeled it off. I didn't primer it, and that was a stupid thing to do, but I'll sand it all down, no big deal. Just, it's all fun to do anyways. At least for me it is. And then I got two 4x8 sheets of aluminum. My buddy Rich, he's a hell of a aluminum fabricator. He's been doing it for probably 50 years, and the best I've ever seen. And he's gonna do the whole interior inside in aluminum. And he has a way of doing it to make it look kind of old. And he's gonna do that to it. So the door panels, the back, everything here will all be aluminum. The floorboard, I'm gonna have it take it in, and somebody's gonna put a, I don't know how exactly they do it. It's a process of putting like a plastic covering over everything, like a thick hard plastic covering over the wood. I got some old pinup girl stuff that I'm going to put on the floorboard, and I think it'll look pretty cool. Gotta sand my door back down, and I've got to, let me get down at a better angle here. Oh, there's my slant 6. It's amazing. I took this to one show just on a trailer, and people love the fact that I put a slant 6 in it. I don't know why. I thought it was a cool idea. I didn't think it would get that much attention. But it's amazing. People just find it awesome, and I think that's cool. Hop down off my trailer here. Okay. See, right there, you see a body line right there. This is flat sheet metal. I got to make the body line just like I did the other side with some sheet metal, and bring it over the top to kind of smooth everything off. The other door I got to finish welding in. Got to build a baffle for my pipe. I think I'm losing some power because I don't have enough back pressure. That's no big deal. I've already got that made. I just really have to install it. So, and here's another one of my dad's toys. It's a 1989 Corvette. There's only 2,000 of this model made because of the engine and transmission and ratio. It was basically it looks pretty stock. It looks like your plain Jane Corvette, but it was a hell of a car back in this day. It was a low RPM, max horsepower motor. I think it had about 30 or 40 horsepower more than your average Vette coming off the showroom floor in that year of '89. My dad bought it in '90 with, I think, 8,000 miles on it. And he's had it ever since. He's got 260,000 miles on it. Original motor, transmission, rear end. Put 2 clutches in it. He still loves this car to this day. He's always been a big fan of Corvettes. He's actually going to be picking up a new one here pretty soon. So I think he's going to do that for himself on his 63rd birthday. I think he's actually going to go to Bowling Green, Kentucky and pick it up. That'd be cool. Wish I could go with him, but I'm going to stay and work. This is our new shop, well, half of it. On the other side of the wall is the other half, but having offices built in there. And what else? So those are our projects. I'm going to turn that into a gasser. Got all the parts to do it. Just got to finish this one up first. This one's been a lot of fun. Got a little work to do it, but it's going to be cool. I'm going to make my own windshield, get the seat bolted in and done up, and have do the interior in it. Okay. Well, I'm going to go rummage through my new shop here and see if I can find my 426. I have no idea where it's at. So, alright, talk to you later.